Hello everyone, how are you? My name is Maria Esther. Welcome to my channel. I'm a psychologist and most of my content is done in Spanish. It's my native language, and of course it's easier for me. But since I've been getting a lot of requests and questions in English, some people that are bilingual, some people that don't speak Spanish, but they would love to know more about this content. I decide to give it a try and do this in English, and hopefully I can help someone up there. So today we are talking about narcissism, and how do you know if you are dealing with a person with a narcissistic trait? I always say that there are two things. They're very, very important when dealing with someone with a narcissistic trait. First is that I did my homework and I'm gonna tell you for me what are the main points, right? But if you are having a conversation or if you are arguing, I don't know, with your mother, father, son, husband, wife, and this happens sometimes, it doesn't mean that you know this person it's a narcissist. The key to determine if you are dealing with a narcissistic person is the how often this happens. If is this constant every time that we have these arguments or these fights, he always acts this way or she always reacts this way. If this is constant, then you start to worry about it and, double think. Am I dealing with a narcissistic person? Another thing that you always have to have in mind is, are you a good candidate to be with a narcissistic person? What do I mean by this? Codependence. And I said we because I consider myself a codependent in recovery, but a codependent. Codependents, we are the perfect match to be engaged with a narcissistic person. Now, when is your parent, your mother, your sibling, your daughter, it's another video, okay? It's a completely different content because those cases are very hard because they're family, so it's very hard for us to disengage with these relationships. But when it's like today content, when it's a husband, wife, co-worker, your boss, well, I'm going to tell you how to spot these people. So one of the first things that I wrote here on my homework is, when you are having conversations with these people, you think to yourself, I should be recording them. And I know this can sound funny, but this is very important. When you are having a conversation with somebody, with your boyfriend, wife, husband, boss, co-worker, and you think to yourself, I should be recording them because people is not gonna believe what she's telling me or what he's telling me, or he always changed the story. If you think that you should be recording the conversation and this happens every time, well, maybe you're dealing with a narcissistic person. Another thing, it's when you have a fight. I said a fight, it doesn't have to be a fight, but it's a disagreement. But usually with narcissistic people, ends in a fight, okay? So it can be something as easy as, hey, I told you if you could help me out to put the clothes from the washing machine into the dryer. Can be something as simple as that. And it's gonna be an argument because they always gonna find a way. It doesn't matter what you tell me that is your situation, okay? It doesn't matter. But they always are gonna find a way to make you responsible for whatever you tell me. I don't care. In this case, changing the clothes from the washer to the dryer, they're gonna find a way to tell you that you are the reason why they didn't change the clothes from the washer to the dryer. I know this can sound crazy, but it's as crazy as it gets, okay, to be dealing with narcissistic people. Now, it can be as serious as, hey, I have the proof here. I know that you're being unloyal to me and you are seeing somebody else. Can be as serious as that. Or as serious as, hey, this is the proof. I know you're stealing from me. Okay? It doesn't matter. They will find a way to give you an excuse to tell you that they did it because of you. Okay? So I know, and I'm sorry to get serious with this, but a phrase that everybody dealing with, or almost everybody, I don't like to generalize, but almost everybody dealing with narcissistic people, a phrase that they always hear is, you are crazy. You're always going to hear, oh, you're crazy. Oh my God. Yeah, forget about it. You're crazy. Well, you're not crazy, okay? They want to make you feel that you are crazy, which is normal, and don't feel bad. Because they need to defend themselves, and saying that you are crazy, well, that's a pretty good mechanism of defense. Okay, so you're not crazy. Yeah, you might have anxiety. Yeah, you might have panic attacks. Of course, you're dealing with a narcissist. Hello, okay. So please don't worry about that, and we can find help for you. Another one, and of course, so just closing this one, they will never accept. They will never, ever, ever, like ever, 100 times accept that they did something wrong. Okay, and they will never say, I'm sorry. It's very hard. Maybe if they are like, I have to, like you put them like, squeeze them like in a really tight situation where you're gonna put them in on the spot with their bosses or in public or social media, they might say I'm sorry, but it's rare. Okay, it's rare. Okay, the narcissistic people, this one is another one that I wrote here. They're always gonna feel a level up. Okay, now, it doesn't matter if you are a lawyer watching this, if you are a doctor, if you are housekeeper, it doesn't matter, okay? They're always gonna feel a level up. Can be something, I'm gonna do something simple, okay? Can be as simple as a wife getting home and she tells her husband, she's a stay-home mom, and and he's a lawyer, okay? Or a professional, whatever. And she tells her husband, oh my God, honey, we went to have lunch today with my friends and they are telling me that I should open my own business of cookies, of making cookies, because I am so good at making cookies. Okay, he's not gonna like that, all right? This can be with a coworker. You tell your coworker, hey, I got an email that I have this huge opportunity to move to another state and be a manager here, or I don't know, whatever, any position. They are not gonna like that. Okay, they can say, yeah, sure, but eventually they're gonna find a way to push you down. Okay, it can be in the moment if they're explosive narcissistic people, or it can be passive aggressive. Okay, what I mean by passive aggressive, they'll wait a few days and eventually they'll come back and tell you, oh, wow, my friend told me that I should open my, it doesn't have to be the same, right? Like they're gonna open another business. No, but eventually they're gonna make you think like, oh my God, I don't know why. I was thinking that I was able to do a business selling cookies. That's so silly of me. He's the one that, that is talented. So you're always gonna double doubt yourself. Usually you realize this when you cut these relationships. You're gonna be like, oh my God, like what I was doing there. But when we are in the relationship, it's very hard, and don't feel bad. It's normal. It's normal. The feeling with a person with a narcissistic traits. Okay. More here. Okay. So they're always going to show you who is the boss. Okay. I don't care if you are dealing with your boss, talking about your boss at work, and that you go one day to the office and you said, hey, I need to talk to you. And he's like, yeah, sure, what's up? And you're like, well, you promised me a raise 3 years ago. And it's been 5 years, so I think, I should be getting a raise. Maybe he doesn't like that if you are dealing with a narcissistic person, okay? Or it can be with, I don't know, your husband, your wife. Hey, honey, I don't think that you should be going out every Friday with your friends, because, I know you have to have relationship as a work because you are a salesperson, but I think you're putting your family in a second place. If they don't like that, you have two options that you're gonna get from them. One, you have, as I mentioned before, the explosive narcissistic person. They're gonna go crazy. Like your boss is gonna go nuts, where you are going to understand that you don't deserve a raise. Or your wife, she's gonna be like, going crazy, like, oh my God, what are you telling me of going out? And you're gonna be like, okay, if I don't want to lose my wife, I won't tell her this about going out anymore. Or vice versa to your husband. Or you can have the passive aggressive narcissist. Your bosses, they look at you, right? Like they listen to you. Yeah, yes, dear. Sure. And what happened with the passive aggressive is your boss, of course, you're not going to get the raise. But on top of this, you are going to start losing benefits at work. Okay. If he was putting you in big projects, that's it. You're not going to have any more big projects with your, I don't know, with your husband or with your wife. They're gonna be like, yeah, you're right, I shouldn't go out. But what they're gonna do now, instead of going out in a week, you're gonna find that $1,000 disappear from the checking account. Or with your friend, you have this I don't know, this conversation with your friend, so next time that you go out with your friend, they're not gonna show up, okay, to have lunch. So that's how passive aggressives work. And finally, this one I left it to be the final touch, like I said, because this is just for people that is starting. I think, sorry, but my neighbor, seriously, they're doing something now. They might be cutting something. I'm sorry, I don't have control over my neighbor, so let's keep going on the video. So, this is for people that is starting a narcissistic relationship, intimate relationship, love relationship. So something that you have to keep in mind, and this is very important because they can literally destroy you or try to destroy you, is that narcissistic people, when you meet them, when you fell in love with them, they're like, they came in a airplane straight to your backyard from Disney, okay? They're these people that send you letters, songs, they send you on the phone, they send you flowers every Friday, and you're like, oh my God, I thought this was just on Disney and I have it with me. Okay, what they're trying to do is they want you to lower your defense, your mechanism of defense, meaning your deepest secrets. Now the airplane, great. your deepest secrets, your most painful situations in your life, your I don't know, the most hidden things that you have from you, you're gonna tell this person. And what happened if you are with a narcissistic person is that eventually, not on the first 3 months, of course it's gonna be by 6 months, but eventually when you start arguing, because it's normal to arguing with a person. I mean, if you don't argue, you don't have a normal relationship. So eventually when you argue with this person, they're gonna tell you the deepest secret that day you told them, or the most hurting thing that you have in your heart. They're gonna blame it on you. And this is how these relationships become super toxic, because they know where to hurt you. Okay, so this is very important for you to know. I gave you the main points about narcissistic people. Remember, it's constant. It has to be constant for us to determine if we are dealing with a narcissistic person. And what to do now, because we need a solution, right? We cannot live in with these people forever. Well, first determine, am I a good candidate? Am I a codependent? Is my self-esteem low enough to be dealing with a narcissistic person? If your answer is yes, then I recommend you to work with a psychologist or a psychiatrist. I am a psychologist, okay? And so far I'm doing these videos free for people because I want to help people. But find a psychologist near you. You can do it online, you can go face to face, or you can go to a psychiatrist. I love psychiatrists. I'm not a psychiatrist, but I believe that psychiatrists can save your life. I'm not joking. A psychiatrist is like a pulmonologist for your lungs, like a cardiologist for your heart. They know what is the best medicine for you to put all the chemicals that we have in our brain in order, and you're going to feel much better. It can save your life. Don't be afraid of going to a psychiatrist, okay? And you don't have to be crazy to go to a psychiatrist. That is just a way of society selling us what a psychiatrist is, but it's not true, okay? And then for now, if you are not being abused, like physical abuse, I will tell you to wait and see your options. Don't react right now. Get a trash, get all your clothes, leave the house. Don't know where to go. Don't. If you are not in danger, I mean, you are in enough danger psychologically speaking, right? But I'm talking about physical danger. If you're not in a physical danger, wait. Prepare yourself. Get your psychologist, your psychiatrist, work in yourself. Have a neutral person that is going to help you. It's going to help you, guide you how to leave this house, how to leave this relationship, and then you move from there. Okay? So I see you on the next video. I'm sorry. You can follow me also on social media, Maria Esther Official. And thank you so much for watching.